Won't you rain on me tonight? Oh, life, oh, life, please don't pass me by. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop when the red lights flash. Alright, free ride. Won't you take me close to you? Far away, waste away tonight. I'm wearing my heart on a noose. Far away, waste away tonight. Tonight, my heart's on the loose. Yeah. All lights and action, I just can't be satisfied. All losers and choosers, won't you please hold on my life? Oh, hours and hours, like the dark years of the day. Old story, same old story. Won't you see the light of day? Far away, waste away tonight. I'm wearing my heart on a noose. Far away, waste away tonight. Tonight, my heart's on the loose. Talk myself out of feeling, talk my way out of control, talk myself out of falling in love, fall in love with you. Oh love, won't you rain on me tonight? Alright, free ride. Won't you take me close to you? Far away, waste away tonight. I'm wearing my heart on a noose. Far away, waste away tonight. Tonight, my heart's on the loose. Far away, waste away tonight. I'm wearing my heart on a noose. Far away, waste away tonight. Tonight, my heart's on the loose. Tonight, my heart's on the loose. Tonight, my heart's on the loose.
Yeah. We are live, by the way. DLC with Shower with Priest yet.
And they caught that anyway.
That's probably
Welcome
good.
to the show.
Welcome to Billy being a massive dick earlier today. So,
In contrast to the actual one.
Ah, got him.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of that, so hey, Bruce, you back? What's going on, man? He's not back yet. All right.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. So, Bruce, you obviously saw what occurred yesterday. I did an interview with Sabella and Nick. A couple of people took some screenshots of things you had to say in the chat, and so talk me through sort of what were you feeling.
There's a lot of things that you have to understand about the character of the people I had to deal with. Like when Mike tells the cops the night before, there ain't nothing going on, it's bullshit. And then the next day he unloads all this shit about me. So, yeah, that's the kind of person he was. He's two-faced.
Right. So I'm detecting some animus towards Mike.
Yeah, he'll turn on you. If he can't get his way, he'll turn on you.
Okay. So I think last time you had mentioned that at some point, Mike had actually placed hands on you. And I think Sabella actually sort of confirmed that story, amongst many other stories in which Mike was at least physically, if not verbally, violent or aggressive towards you two. And so one of the things that a lot of us are wondering is, so if this is going on long term, why stay at that residence?
I had no way to financially get out of this situation because the way he did the rent and all the expenses I had to pay, it just kept it to where I was just broke every month. I mean, after we did our grocery shopping, I was basically broke less than $10 in the bank.
Oh, wow.
Every month. And it just went on and on and on. And I couldn't even get out of the situation. And I didn't want to just leave and be homeless from that. But you know what? Dude, with everything that's happening right now and all the changes that I've made, I don't even give a shit. I don't want her back, of course, and I don't want anything to do with her. I wish they would just go the hell on and leave me the fuck alone at this point. Because she just can't stop making up shit about me. And if it's going to be that, how long before they start spreading rumors to the point where people start calling the cops on me all the freaking time?
Right. So
the whole thing is her getting caught, not freaking admitting it, the embarrassment of getting caught in front of all her friends, and she knew that it was going to make her look like a dirt bag, and she just went on this freaking slander rampage against me. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding? And then I see it. She's never the type to live up to her own responsibility. Never take responsibility for anything. Always thinking everybody's out to get her. Always staying gaslit all the time. I totally get it.
So,
but
Bruce, if you had mentioned
the psycho thing about it is, look who she picked, and I'm like, Bruce, oh god.
Bruce, I want to sort of stay on track. Last time there was a lot of ranting, a lot of you talking at me, and not a whole lot of exchange.
There's a lot of it that I just had to freaking vent to.
Sure, I understand. I mean, that's what I think. Definitely, therapy is definitely going to do you some good in the near future. I mean, I do therapy every month myself. So, with that being said, there have been a number of statements made. You just said very recently, just now actually, that you wish that she would move on. But according to Sabella, you have been still sort of contacting her in
that
some
was
form?
Up until a certain point.
So
that was up until a certain point.
Specifically.
Right? Finally, fuck it, I don't want anything to do with her. Yeah, I did send her a reasonable way to come back if she needed to.
Okay, so when you say you contacted her, what means did you contact her?
Never do that. So I didn't know where she was and what was going on. A lot of it was kept secret from me. I had to, poke and prod to get some answers out of people.
Okay, so you contacted Sabella and other people about her whereabouts?
I was told about where she might have been. That's all.
Okay. So
She
when
she called my eldest sister, and my eldest sister called my other sister, and my sister relayed that message and said that she said that I was beating on her and she went to a motel to stay with a friend. And that's all the information I got.
Right. So I would imagine that people believe this, they would keep that information from you in case those allegations were true. Erring on the side of caution.
That's another thing, dude. I never freaking hit her. That's just bullshit from the beginning.
Okay, and then I'm
not that kind of guy. I don't freaking hit on women.
Okay. But Bruce, I want to get back to the fact you mentioned that you had been recently trying to get
how recent?
Sabella.
Because there was a cutoff point where I just stopped.
Right. So when specifically, what day did you stop contacting Sabella?
All right. Well, she said also before I'm gonna go look right now. She said that I had just gotten a Venmo.
Yes.
Well, how the fuck does she know?
Okay.
That means she's stalking me.
Right. Okay. So you were denying the fact because I know what you're talking about before.
I'm not denying I got a Venmo from somebody, but I am freaking wondering how the fuck she knows about it. Because then I went into my Venmo and her telephone number was still attached to it, so she had gotten the text.
Right. Because I think when she had first said that, I believe you had denied getting any money.
I didn't deny it, actually. If you read my comment, I was just asking if I had gotten it, how does she know about it?
Okay, because I wanted to verify. I wanted to make sure because there was some confusion about that. So she did provide receipts, and yes, she knew that you were getting money because her phone number is attached to that Venmo account.
Right. Yeah, well, it's not on there anymore.
Right. Okay. So that's where that comment came from. Okay, cool. So that's been
the very last email I sent to her was just total fuck you, which was a picture of fucking maggots. That is your idiot boyfriend's brains.
So she has actually forwarded me quite a bit.
That was June 20th. I have not sent her anything past June 20th.
Since June 20th, okay. Because she is probably...
I will take a screenshot and send it to Geek Room if you want.
Yeah, you can send it to Frank. Yeah, because she sent me one email on June 21st, and there's probably, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Damn, she's fun.
15 different screenshots.
Oh, yeah, I had a lot to say, man. I was pissed off from June 10th all the way up to June 20th, but it was June 10th, 13th, 17th, 18th, 20th. That was it.
Okay, because I'm looking at some of these emails, Bruce, and I have to tell you, if this was trying to get a woman to come back, I think these emails were doing the exact opposite. So what was going through your mind?
I wanted her to admit what she did, and she wouldn't do it. She was so determined to destroy my life, slander my name, and just all because I caught her cheating. All she had to do was pack her fucking shit and get the fuck out of my life if she wanted somebody else. She had to bury my fucking ass and fucking put me in the hospital. Fuck that cunt. She needs to be in jail for what she did to me. And fuck all these bitch motherfuckers who believe her stupid ass. Y'all are the fucking problem too. You going around fucking talking shit about me. You don't know what the fuck happened in that house. You fucking weren't there. And you fucking just go around spreading more fucking lies. That's her fucking Auntie Jessie fucking tarot bitch. Fucking idiot tarot fucking card readers. I swear to God. It's fucking bad enough we got people who vote for fucking idiots in our fucking own government. And these people up here, you're gonna tell you the future based on a fucking card. Eat shit, bitch. She's a fascist anyway. Want to cut off people and fucking talk over them and fucking just cut them off so they can't respond. And that was one other fucking thing she did to me. She made sure that I was fucking down and out and I could not respond to what she had started. That fucking bitch belongs in fucking jail. What she did to me was fucking criminal. Intentional fucking cause of emotional distress. And it put me in the hospital, which was it caused bodily harm. And Mike fucking belongs in jail because he was part of the whole fucking thing.
For colluding and getting...
Yeah, and so was fucking Dickhead. Or Dick Nose. Fuck that motherfucker. He is a psycho. A real fucking dyed-in-the-wool psycho. I don't know if you've seen Mr. Dapperton's video about... He shows chronological order from him, that idiot from the beginning. He's a fucking weirdo. I have never fucking heard of anybody like this that's been free in society. Fuck them two. Let them burn in hell. It's not worth a vengeful martyrdom to send this fucking idiot to fucking God.
Wow.
That's how I fucking feel about it, and I'm tired of all this. You know, I got somebody special in my life that's helping me. And she is fucking just turned my fucking whole mind around away from her and her stupid bullshit. And nobody's gonna fucking know anything about me and her. I'm never gonna fucking give her identity up. And I'm not gonna fucking feed it to the wolves on fucking social media.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you...
I want her to leave me the fuck alone. I've already moved on.
Right? So
I'm changing my fucking life. I'm exercising every day. I'm actually going back to the gym tomorrow. I went and fucking... yesterday, fucking went bike riding down at the Riverwalk. I'm trying my fucking best to get my life back together and stay fucking healthy. I'm 52. I don't want to fucking die of fat fucking blah.
So, Bruce, my question, though, is why all these changes now and not when you were with Sabella? Is it the same?
Because I was trapped. I always felt fucking trapped because I had all I was thinking was keep a roof over our heads and keep ourselves fed. If I had to put up with that freaking jackass.
Okay, so I'm hearing this same story, Bruce, from both of you. Both of you say that you couldn't leave, you were trapped, but one of you was keeping the other away.
She didn't want to do anything. She just fucking laid there all the time.
Yeah, but she said the same thing about...
Nothing.
She said the same thing about you. She said that all you did
was everything. I took out the fucking garbage. I fucking did the dishes. I cooked. I fucking cleaned the bathroom. I did her fucking laundry. She just fucking didn't do anything. She stopped. After about a year and a half into the relationship, she just cut everything off.
Okay. All right. So let's calm down for a second. Let's reel it back just a little bit. Okay. So in this relationship, right, there are different roles that people.
I'm sorry for yelling, man. That fucking pisses me off that they're doing this shit to me and they won't leave me the fuck alone.
It's all right.
It's not okay. You're
I gave her an ultimatum if she wanted to come back. I knew freaking damn well she's not going to live up to it. So fuck her.
Actually, hold on. Okay. So calm down for a second, Bruce. Just listen. Read. You said that one of the last messages you sent to her was some sort of ultimatum if she wanted to come back, right? So
one of them, I'm trying to look back as far as where
you can paraphrase, it's fine.
I'm trying to find out where I sent that specific message.
There are a lot of messages, yeah, definitely.
The 17th, May 17th, I think is the earliest. Yeah, I was pissed off when I freaking got out, man. I was fucking pissed off.
I can imagine. I mean, I understand, you're upset with Nick Bravo. He was trying to, be a good friend in his words.
If there wasn't a law, I'd chase him down with a goddamn tomahawk like fucking Mel Gibson in the Patriot.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, that definitely sounds a bit illegal.
Minecraft.
He's a fucking piece of shit. Pray for a fucking zombie apocalypse so you can fucking kill his ass.
Bruce, real quick. So I don't know if
you're dead or not. I'd freaking still shoot his ass.
Okay, well, I guess. Am I muted?
No.
Like I said, there's no sense in fucking martyring an idiot like that.
Wait. First off, we none of us really like anyone involved. But so just to let you know in the future, this channel is monetized and we do get looked at every once in a while. So threatening to attack people with various things.
I'm just saying.
I know,
under
but
specific conditions, anybody would do it.
I understand. There's a distinction without a difference, but like, can you please refrain from those sentiments, please?
So I understand you're upset. You know, hey, I want to do.
Well, here's
things
I've
with
been
this
saying
guy.
over and over again: why martyr somebody like that? Because it's not going to do anything to help yourself.
Yeah. So Bruce, I think so. If my wife decided, you know what, this is not working out. You know what, I'm just going to go with someone else. You know what,
Sam.
if you
But that's not what she did. She hid it and told everybody we're just friends. See,
Right.
she didn't have to come to that. All she had to do was say, "Look, I want to be with Nick," and I would have said bye. I didn't stop her from leaving the first time.
Well,
Why
Bruce,
the fuck would I stop her if she went just to go and leave? But she went on this fucking slander
She did
campaign
leave.
against me.
Well, Bruce, she did leave, and the way that you are responding now, I think tells a lot of people.
I'm pissed off because of all the bullshit and lies she's been telling people about me.
Okay, and I can understand.
I'm not jealous.
You know,
She broke my heart. I got over it before I even got out of the fucking hospital. The heartbreak is over.
well, Bruce,
My
if you
grief
weren't
is
mad
done.
about- well, Bruce, hold on for a second. If you weren't mad about the relationship, then why the animus toward Nick Bravo?
Because he had a lot to do with it and all this bullshit gaslighting me, trying to fucking make me see what they're doing is they're doing all this so I will make a fucking threat against both of them so they can finally put a nail in my coffin and send my ass to jail.
So this is a plot.
I want them to leave me the fuck alone. Because right now what they're doing by lying like this is just harassing me.
Okay. So you're saying that this is a plot by Sabella and Nick Bravo?
Yeah, all just because she won't admit she fucking betrayed me and fucking cheated on me. How do you like that shit? She doesn't have the fucking decency to fucking admit that.
Well, perhaps that your version of what they're doing is that accurate? Is that a possibility? And that maybe things just
she told
organically.
everybody about. I kept her locked up. The bitch didn't want to get up and go outside.
Okay,
And the only times I really followed her outside was when Mike was in a fucking bad mood. Because she would go out there with her smart aleck mouth and start shit with him.
Which is probably not the best thing.
And not only that, when she was blind, she got up and fucking felt her way around the house and stuff. I was glad to see that she was trying to do something. Trying to, be independent of me for every little thing. Even though I had to cook for her and clean for her and, I had to pick all of her audio books to listen to she wanted. And I set everything up for her so she'd be comfortable. She wouldn't have this, freak out on me. Because she lost her vision. I can't imagine that shit. Go through life and you lose the number one sense you freaking thrived off of most of your life. I can't imagine what she went through in her mind.
Well, I have some idea. Nate the lawyer has lost sight in one of his eyes. So other than,
What eye?
Yeah, he has one. He still has one good eye left.
But she waited so long to say anything about it.
Well, why do you think that is, Bruce?
I don't know why.
Why? So
maybe she was afraid that she couldn't get any help. I mean, this is the United States government. You go blind, they're gonna take care of your ass.
Well, Bruce, hold on for a second. If you were her mate and she didn't tell you immediately, right? I think that sort
That's
of
what I can't figure out.
What do you think? If this is a person that they
why would I be angry with her for fucking a health condition that affects her sight? I don't understand that. Explain that to me.
So why wouldn't she let you then, Bruce? I think part of me, I think you know the answer, right? I think you know. Why do you think she wouldn't tell you immediately?
I don't know.
Women typically don't share things with people they don't trust.
I get her tampons.
Sure. I mean, that's easy.
She kept telling me her eyes were getting bad, but she would say she needed to get her a different set of lenses. And she usually did. Whenever she had a chance, she got them. I reserved money set by for her to actually afford pairs of glasses. To make sure she had them. But if she had this cataract, she may not have known it was cataracts.
That's a possibility.
And she just let it persist until it just blocked out her vision enough. Maybe that's it. But I don't understand if she was scared to tell me. I don't understand that.
Like I said, usually women tell people things, intimate things, personal things with folks that they trust. And if she for some reason was feeling that she could not trust you, then she just might have just said, you know what, I'll try and figure this out on my own, which that's what some people, or some people are too prideful.
When she did tell me, I got right on the ball and started contacting, trying to get her Medicaid and Humana, and then getting in contact with the eye clinic, and had to set up her doctor's appointment to go first. And then, we finally, it just took so damn long because of that fucking pandemic bullshit.
Yeah, everybody had issues with it. Even my family had issues. I mean, that's how things went. So
a year. I can't imagine freaking you losing your sight for a year. Oh, God.
Do you feel that you are owed something because of that? That you
No, she was my wife. There was a common law marriage in the state of Texas, actually honored in the state of Florida, but it was right that common law marriage hasn't been legal in Florida since 1967,
Sure.
I think.
Yeah, I agree. So
Yeah.
do you feel that you are owed something?
No.
All the time that you
No.
There.
Okay,
I'm just checking that was.
This is the way I lived my life with her. I gave her the better fucking cut of the meat. That's it. I gave her everything better than I ate. What was best to serve on the plate, she got it. That's how I treated her.
So you did everything.
And I asked her if there was like something left, did she want it first? I loved her, man.
I don't disagree. I think you genuinely did love her, but I think so. If you were to give yourself a self-assessment, right, an after-action review of your role as her husband, what do you think that you could have done better, right?
Well, I couldn't have been like a normal husband to fucking go out and work a job because of my back issues.
So
I'm struggling now trying to do workout routine, going to the gym. We're going back kayaking this week, going on the bike rides. It's tough because my back is always hurting.
So on that note, do you think that there are husbands out there who also have musculoskeletal issues, chronic issues that still?
I cannot equivocate my condition to other people's conditions that I don't know.
Right.
And I'm not going to generalize that and say, oh, yeah, sure, I'm just a fucking idiot who thinks that I'm the only fucked up person in the world that can't go and do the same thing. No, I'm not doing that shit. I've been through people and shit like that and try to set me up like that. It's kind of fucked up when a doctor says, oh, well, this medicine works for other people. Yeah, but I'm me, motherfucker. I'm different.
You're different. So,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm tired of that shit. The fucking doctors will tell you that fucking generalization.
Okay.
As if that like one medicine is for everybody. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way.
So I'm a big proponent of personalized medicine. So I could kind of see your point.
Can you take a Fedra?
Say it again?
Can you take a Fedra?
Yes, I can.
I can't because it makes my fucking head feel like it's going to blow up like a pumpkin.
Sure.
I have some sort of allergic reaction to it.
May not be the right doses for you, but I'm not sure if allergic.
Any amount.
Right. But anyway, I get the point.
Naproxen does too.
Right. I get the point you're trying to make. But so because of your musculoskeletal issues and various other issues, you feel.
But also the obesity issue, and muscle atrophy, because I had lost hope in my life. And just before I met her, I was a fucking hopeless drug addict. Before I met her for 13 years, my fucking life was hell. And before that, it was fucking hell and depression. Because everything I wanted to fucking be in life just got fucking cut off. And there was nothing there for me to fucking work with. And I had to work fucking under the table for a long time in the 90s. My life was just turning to shit, and I couldn't stop it from turning into shit.
So, and if you understood that, Bruce, and you understood the position that you were in, were you aware that you may not have been able to be the best provider in the world going forward?
I fucking tried to tell her that, but she when we talked about getting together, she freaking just threw everything down, went to the bus station, and just bolted towards me.
She did that twice.
Exactly. And she would not keep her freaking hands off me on the trip back. I had to ask her, stop touching me.
Well, typically, when women are very attracted to someone, they want to touch them, I'm told.
Not like that. That was just fucking creepy. Like I was a pet. She kept freaking fucking with my hair and all that shit.
I see.
So
well, if this is the case, though, right? This is how y'all's relationship started off. It wasn't in a good place.
It started off bad. We weren't made for each. We weren't good for each other, man. Because I don't have the freaking patience to deal with somebody like that.
Understandable.
And she is just, and I let her get away with a lot of shit.
And that was my next question. Why did it last so many years, Bruce, if it was that bad?
Dude, if you lived my life and went through all the shit and chaos I went through, you'd try to make anything happen before you die.
I've been through a bit. My wife and I don't have a perfect relationship. We have marriage counseling, at least once a month, right?
And there's a history behind my family that's fucked up. And my dad, of all the fucking groups of people in the United States, the Ku Klux Klan tried to have my father murdered in jail.
Oh, wow.
And
same with Drag's dad.
They actually put him in a hothouse.
God damn it.
So you come from, I guess not so
my dad was a moonshine runner.
Right?
My dad was young, he was a moonshine runner.
I understand. So, but with all that being said, Bruce, there's a certain amount of personal accountability that we all must have, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. And the thing is, the accountability I have to serve is I should have never moved us in with Mike. I should have freaking stayed where I was at for a while, but I never should have freaking gotten involved with her, period. Because in the beginning, she even lied to me. She said she had her own place. It wasn't true. She said she had her own car. That wasn't true. It was her brother's car. And when she came to Jacksonville, she showed up at the bus station and I freaking went by cab, picked her up. We went to the same motel she went to when she left me.
Oh, so it came full circle.
Yeah.
Wow. So with everything that has happened, I think a lot of people are sort of wondering, where do you go from here? But you've already sort of hinted that you have another lady in your life, and it's actually quite surprising how fast.
Okay, that's not serious though. And
the
way what we're having right now is there's not any strings attached. There's not going to be any heartbreak and jealousy if something happens. Like if they want to go to another person or something. But there is more than one person actually.
But you're seeing someone casual.
This one person that is very important and special to me. I've known for a few years, and I couldn't have her, even a friendship with her because Sabella would have freaked out on me a long time ago. And she's been through some fucking hell, this girl, and she's just my fucking sunshine. She freaking calls me every damn morning. And
wow.
So I would not fucking fuck up anything to ruin our friendship because number one, it's a good friendship right now, and that's all I want it to be.
Well, Bruce, let's not talk about her because remember we're trying to keep that separate.
Well, that's the thing. She's also helping mentor me to keep pushing myself to go and exercise and keep getting
So Bruce, there's a reason Drag is there's a reason Drag keeps on telling you to stop talking about her because if you've known her for years, then Sabella can put two together and make 22 and find out who it is.
Never heard of her.
Well, you said she would have been mad if you were friends. Okay.
So
it's because she is very attractive.
Okay. So if
she's
that's
closer to my age, but she's very attractive.
Well, Bruce, you're giving more details about who.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm trying to get you not to do, not to help you out.
We're trying to stop you from doing because if people know who she is, then they can harass her. Correct?
That's what I'm trying to stop. I don't make that happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to stop.
Yeah.
My guy.
Okay. So Bruce, let's. Okay. So I believe you. You have a good friend of yours, you know, female, cool, right? So with this new, because both of you and Sabella seem to have a new lease on life. Sabella has a planner, scheduler, and you know, her and Nick spoke very fondly about different activities that they're doing with one another. One of which is driver's lessons, and so she seems pretty excited about that. But you know, conversely, you have seemed to say, "Well, you know what? I'm going to try and get my health in order." And that's
Well, I got to get my driver's license too. And
right. So that was my next question. Was you know why? So because if we're having this anger towards Nick Bravo, right? Nick Bravo is providing.
I'm always gonna hate that asshole. I mean,
Okay, well, yeah, we understand he's not a nice guy, right? Yeah, I wouldn't be too fond of a guy who.
I just want him to leave me the hell alone.
But right, so he is providing her with the means to obtain her driver's
State of Nebraska.
in Nebraska, and so
good.
No. State of Nebraska is providing it. Nick is not.
Good.
Putting that
Good. Now she can drive him nuts.
sure, okay. So my question though, Bruce, is so if you are just now trying to get your driver's license and Nick is trying to help her get hers, do you see sort of how other people are looking at this, right?
I've been trying to get my license for the past 5 years, but dickhead Mike just kept me broke.
So it's been a money issue.
Yeah, always been a money issue. But now it's not, man. The amount of freaking rent I'll have to pay here, and I don't have to pay utilities or anything. What my friend has done for me, the dude has saved my life.
So
he has seriously given me a shot to be healthy again. He's taken me to the gym. He's the one that takes me kayaking and everything. And we're going to actually, we haven't decided whether we're going to get a prefab cabin house or we're going to build one. Either way, we're going to do it.
So
You guys should definitely go camping on top of a mountain.
No, I'm not going camping on top of a mountain. We go kayaking, in the river.
Okay, so but Bruce, you've known this guy for quite some time, correct?
What?
This guy that you're talking about, the one that's helping you now?
That's my first friend I've ever had in my life. I knew him about when I was 5.
Okay, so why is it that now?
Because I didn't even know he was living down the street from where we used to live. Until one day he just drove by when I was taking out the garbage, and I'm like, what the fuck? And we had been living there for 6 years and didn't even know he lived down the street.
So my question though, Bruce, is like, how do you, if this is your friend that you've known for that long, y'all not have each other's emails, phone numbers, or?
We had, it's just a matter of lack of interest in the things that each of us did with our lives. And plus he was down. I don't know what happened to him. He was like in and out of the hospital for like a decade. He had a liver issue.
Sure.
I didn't even know
but that
about
would be a better reason to stay in contact,
Well, I didn't know about it. I had no clue. Because like in the 90s, I was helping him do some stuff with some of the houses he owned. And we just kind of went separate ways doing different stuff.
Okay.
I had really lost direction by the mid 90s. I'd say about 95, 96. And I just
the direction or erection?
I lost my own direction in life.
Okay.
And that was part of the reason why I didn't talk to him for a while.
Okay, understandable. So it just so happened to be just sort of random chance that you guys ran across each other again. So he's offering to sort of help elevate you, edify.
Yeah, he got me out of the last place I was in just recently. There's a problem where my landlady was my brother's wife. She worked for a hospice, okay? But there's this elderly man that lived next door. So she asked me, will you go over there and take him a couple of sandwiches? I can't get off of work and go and make him. And I said, sure, fine. I said, is he going to answer the door? She said, just go in, put it on the table, and then leave. I said, fine. I go over there, I fucking go in the kitchen, and he's jerking off in the sink. And this was
What?
Thursday last week.
Wait, who is? Okay, I'm sorry. Who is jerking off in the kitchen sink?
This 72-year-old man that lived next door.
Okay.
And I'm like, I cannot fucking deal with this because my ex-landlord, she is one of these people that likes to say things that are not true about what someone says. She claims something that somebody says because she's always nitpicking for a reaction and always trying to catch people in a lie. And she's obsessed by doing this all the time to everybody she knows. And I don't know what the hell she's got over my brother, but he don't do shit to fucking, to have any authority at all in that relationship. And he's angry all the time. He fucking hates fucking Biden and all this. He's got a steel plate he welded. Fuck Joe Biden. He's bitter.
Oh,
But that's the thing, man. My whole life I'm surrounded by fucking chaos because of people and their crazy shit.
So, do you think that you being surrounded by chaos is a result of some sort of supernatural force, or is it by your personal decisions, or what is?
I don't believe God and all that supernatural. I don't believe in supernatural.
Okay.
Whatever happens, I believe it's fucking natural. To say God is supernatural is kind of insulting, I think, because I think God is very natural.
So do you think that then if that's the case, then the decisions that you are making are causing a lot of this chaos?
Some of the decisions having to do with my choices to put drugs in my bodies that cause things later on, those things are my fault. Other people, the external factors that come in that cause some problems during that, it's their fault. So not everything that went wrong with my life is my fault 100%. There's just shit that happened that just right in the middle of the fucking shit that I caused for myself just made it worse.
Okay. So it seems like you are taking some sort of accountability for what has occurred. And I think that was one of the things that, people had a hard time with. And the last time we spoke is that it almost came across as if, your anger towards other people sort of superseded any personal accountability that you may have had for what is
my anger towards people, especially when I started on YouTube, is just anger towards fucking idiots that just want to irritate me for their own freaking pleasure. Trolls.
Sure.
I didn't respond well to people that are trolls. And, I didn't understand all this shit that was going on. 2009 was the first time I came online, and I'm like, hearing people that are atheists, mock and ridicule and say freaking foul shit about Christ and God. And I'm like, how in the fuck do these people sleep at night with that shit in their brain?
Right.
Why would they say such shit?
Yeah. So
it took me a long time to really understand atheists.
Yeah, I get it. So rather than sort of us going down the GDC route for ages and ages.
Yeah.
I get it. So you're excitable, right? You're impulsive to some degree, short fuse. I get that. I trust me.
It makes you lose hope in humanity when a bunch of people act like that. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I think there's a way to sort of temper that. The impulse to react to stuff like that. I think with some self-discipline, one can understand that, yes, there are people who genuinely feel a particular way. It may be diametrically opposed to the things that I
didn't react to getting poked at because I have been poked at a lot when my whole fucking life. So
I understand, Bruce. I've been there. I get it. I've bullied too a lot growing up. But my mother taught me this one thing about resilience that has followed me throughout my entire life. And I
what really fucked me up as a kid? From 11 to 15 years old, my father sat across the kitchen table drinking Shinley's Reserve and Coke. And he would fucking just tear into me and say shit to me that just like, why is my father saying this shit? You're good for nothing and no one, and you'll never amount to anything. You'll be the death of me. The fuck?
So that's
You might as
something
well be Bender's father on the Breakfast Club. It's just fucked up. And why he did that to me, I don't know. I don't know what fucking possessed my fucking dad to do that shit to me every fucking day.
Right. So this is something that you carry with you even to this day.
No, I forgave him long before he passed away, and I talked to him about it. And he was always a provider, and I do have very good memories of things that he taught me and things we did together. But that period, that from 11 years old to 15, I don't know, maybe my older brother who was fucking up a lot, pissed him off, and he took it out on me.
Perhaps. I mean, it happens. I mean, there's plenty of a lot of people have heard the story "Child Called It." So I mean, a lot of things can happen. With that being said, so a lot of the traumas and the experiences that we carry with us throughout our lives before we get to relationships, it tends to bleed over into our relationships, especially with an intimate partner. Now, where do you think that played a role in your relationship with Sabella? What sort of, I guess, traumas and
all that stuff was dead and gone when I got with her. And the thing is, in the beginning of our relationship, when we came back to Jacksonville, she went with me to see my dad before he passed away. And that was the last time I got to talk to him, and I told him I was married, and she was my wife. And he couldn't even speak to me. He had hoses in his mouth.
Okay. So, well, Bruce, the stuff that you've gone through in your life, including the disrespect from your father, do you think that has had an impact on your relationships, especially
not with any woman, no, ever.
Say it again.
Not with any woman I've ever been with, no. And that had nothing to do with it. Anything that in any relationship, because I found relationships with women to be my escape from all that. And I didn't even think about it for years.
So you were demeaned quite viciously by your father, and you think that had no impact on you as an adult and had no impact on
your it made me feel like I didn't want to be around negative people that just fucking always complained all the time about everything. And I didn't want to be around my brother. He gets belligerent when he gets drunk. And people, they're like that when they get drunk. When I get drunk, I'm a fun-loving guy. I like to party. I like to talk to women. I don't want to fucking sit around and tell somebody they're a fucking mean, horrible person or some shit I don't even know. My father didn't really know me.
Okay. So that I'm not sure if that really addresses what I was asking about, but we can just move on.
What were you asking?
I was asking about any of the traumas and stuff that you've gone through. Had that had an impact on your relationship? So I'll give you an example. There are people who, are bullied throughout, high school and stuff like that, and that causes them to be insecure, and so they carry that insecurity with them into their relationships.
No, because I wasn't really that bullied in school.
It's just
because I grew up with the other kids that were just we burned each other. We always come up with the best burns to throw back at each other, and we took it. It didn't break us up as friends because we hadn't grown up together and gone through levels of grade levels in school, and everybody knew each other, and everybody was some kids. That's just the way we were.
Okay.
Somebody talks about your mama, talk about their mama. Make sure it's a good burn.
And so you can sort of, tear into your friends and have a back and forth.
Yeah, but it's like bantering, just
people outside of your friend group, right? People like
your father who
was demeaning to you throughout your childhood. You don't think that had some sort of negative impact on you as an adult?
No, because we all stuck out up for each other. And if somebody came around that didn't know one of us or whatever, and they started messing with it, the other ones would let them know. So
okay.
We kept we weren't like a clique or anything. It's just because we randomly hung out. You know, it wasn't like an all time thing. We always hung together or anything. But you know, a few of us would hang with each other, and it would be different.
Okay, so you mentioned that you had spent some time making some bad decisions, putting drugs in your body, and that sounds like a tumultuous time in your life. Would that be an accurate depiction?
Yeah, and because I've given up on being a musician, and I noticed that when I did that, the people that so loved me seemed to have turned on me and shunned me and didn't want anything to do with me anymore because I just wanted to stop for a while.
Okay, so well, Bruce, if you have made some bad decisions and drugs were involved, and people have shunned you for that, do you think
I did not stop playing music for drugs? Drugs came later after the depression.
Well, I'm specifically talking about I just want to focus on the drug because that happened before you actually got with Sabella, correct?
Right.
Okay.
2000.
Do you think that during that time, right, that period of time where you were making these decisions, do you think that had possibly an impact on the way that you view the world, such that you carried some of that mindset over into your relationship with Sabella?
I didn't carry that mindset over into it because I was done with that mindset when I became clean.
Okay. So when I say specifically that mindset, you were just sort of going to do what you were going to do.
I was going to do everything I could to show this woman that I loved her, and I had hoped that she would do the same for me.
Okay. So I did ask Sabella about some of the things that she was looking for in a man, and I think I had asked you a very similar question as well, because there's an elephant in the room. Obviously, people wondering what is Nick Bravo providing that supposedly you have not, right? That's the elephant in the room.
I'm pretty sure he's going to enjoy holding that vibrator against her.
Okay, and so
she's not going to know how to do it because I had a technique that she just loved the shit out of that and made me do it every time, same way.
So she made you hold her sex toy a particular way, and
yeah, because I have a technique on how to do it, and she just loved it, and that was the only way she wanted it from then on.
You didn't want to have sex any other way other than with this particular toy?
I didn't want to have sex all the time.
Oh,
goddamn! It's like fucking humping a walrus uphill.
Jack, did you check your text?
I have not. This is something. There were some allegations that Sabella had also mentioned concerning sex, and that
I never forced her ever. That's bullshit.
So there was no time.
I was the one who less likely wanted to.
So you were not really that interested in sex.
Not all the time, and she wasn't really either.
Another similarity with Chris.
And she had to actually get a little tipsy drunk in order to get horny.
So in order to have sex with you, she had to end up getting...
No, not every time, but the thing is, it seems like when we had I think a lot of it had to do with money. When we had money to buy things, and she seemed a little bit more interested in having that intimacy. But when things got tough, she just didn't. I never freaking tried to force her to have sex or nothing. That's it. I mean, that's stupid. She's fucking telling, and I'm glad that after her period, before she left, that I didn't have sex, because she would have probably told the cops I raped her or some shit. After everything that she's done to me so far, that's most likely what she would have done too.
Okay, Bruce, I did have a quick question. It was actually what Burnt Toast asked in the chat. Did you cut up her clothes or destroy any of her personal belongings right before she left?
Oh my God. She bought me a cutaway acoustic guitar for $69 off of Amazon. And I was, 3-4 months prior to all this. And she knew that I wanted it for a long time, but I didn't beg it out of her or nothing like that. She just went ahead and got it. I took that outside after she left, and I smashed the fuck out of it and threw it in the garbage can.
Right. So
that
there's
was
there's no pictures, no evidence of any of her clothes cut up anywhere. None of that.
No, in fact, she took all of my good shirts. She took a pair of my pants, and they left me with a bag of dirty, fucking ripped, old clothes that were so bad that I couldn't even take them.
You should have recorded the guitar smashing. Sorry.
So when I went back, I was wearing the clothes that I fucking got, that my sister and brother-in-law had bought for me when I got out of the hospital. So she left me with the clothes on my back the day I got arrested.
Okay. So,
well, I wasn't arrested, but they put me in cuffs.
Took you away, right? Yeah, we did clear that up.
Coming to take me away, haha.
Yeah. So Bruce, I want to sort of get back to what has been claimed specifically about, I guess the direction that the relationship was going in, and sort of what Nick Bravo claims now providing.
It wasn't until I freaking called her out that she fucking just went up in arms about everything. Everything seemed perfectly fine until I sat there and watched that fucking phone call she was in.
With Nick Bravo.
And Blue at the same time.
Wait, say it again?
This guy named Blue.
Oh, Stabby Blue.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, he was in the chat.
And
no, I think it's a different Blue.
Nick called her and wanted her to debate their argument between each other, which was the whole claim. But it sounds like they were talking dirty to her, the way she was giggling and twirling her hair and sitting there with her legs spread. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I hope they were tipping you.
This was a video call?
I don't know if she had her camera on her laptop, but she had to use her phone. It was in a Skype call. That's when I called her out.
And what was her response to that?
You're crazy. We're just friends. Yeah, look at them now. Just friends.
Mm.
Yeah, I run around and worship and idolize somebody like they're Hare Krishna, and then jump in the bed immediately with them naked, and then post it on freaking social media to show the person that they're accusing of domestic violence. Right. It was this fucking wacko fucktard land.
No, I think that, both of them are being pretty cheeky. And, Nick sort of admitted, it was definitely his idea to sort of take a shot at you, because I would imagine he wanted a response. And it seemed as though he got it.
Piece of shit.
Well, Bruce, if you knew that he was taking this picture with your ex and they just had sex and he wanted a reaction, why give it to him?
I wanted the evidence out there to prove that they're not just friends like they told everybody. They were lying.
Well, and that's something that I did address. And according to them, it began, just as a platonic relationship. He was doing a good thing, trying to get her into a better place. And then slowly but surely sort of things evolved into a romantic relationship, which the optics of
that's bullshit. All the lovey-dovey talk back and forth in comments. No wonder he deleted his fucking account. He's a piece of shit liar.
Someone told him to do that.
Everybody should know, every time he opens his fucking mouth, it ain't nothing but lies. That motherfucker can't tell the truth. He's sitting there talking about he's being her yes man in that call. And he's acting like he knows what happened. He wasn't there. He doesn't know a fucking thing what our life was like.
Sure. He has a one-sided
story. Only by word of mouth from her. And she's already fucking lied about me so much now. What's the fucking use?
Hey, Frank, can you do me a quick favor? Can you put a poll in the chat? I don't know if you have that ability. Yeah, you do? Okay, say the poll would be, do you believe Corky and Porky's story that they were just friends, or that they were chatting it up on the back end? Right. Yes or no?
So, but Bruce, so you say because you've heard some of their conversations off air, that was less than cool. You've you believe that this was somewhat of a plot by Nick
Yeah.
Ruffalo to steal Sabella?
Yeah, because it's like I said, she didn't go full force with it until I called her out, caught her.
Caught her flirting with Nick Bravo.
Yeah.
So once she was caught, then
she goes on this fucking warpath, but she tells him, see, she told everybody that I went and spilled our dirty laundry. No, she told Nick that I was jealous. Nick jumped online in his live stream, calling me a big baby. Yeah, but he was in freaking G-Man's freaking live stream crying about somebody's dog. Yeah, only that was bullshit. It was a fake little debate he set up so he could get her attention and talk to her in private. And she was like, I'm just talking to him and coaching him. And I'm like, y'all are fucking full of shit.
and so for you that was a bit inappropriate because
Because all he wanted to do was get her in private and keep talking to her and take her fucking time away from me.
so you would have been fine with her spending time with him.
No, because when it got to the point where she didn't want to spend time with me, that fucking irritated me.
Well, then if she's choosing not to spend time with you and she's choosing to spend time with someone else, even if they're not being inappropriate, I think that says a lot about y'all's relationship, regardless of if anybody's trying to, interject themselves.
I just wish she would have fucking left. You just fucking go. But no, she had to fucking try to destroy me. What a fucking cunt. Can't understand normal thinking.
So, and you're
Yeah,
reiterating
it's an acronym.
that you're reiterating the point that if she would have just left on her own volition, and you would have accepted.
Yeah, because all this is what really pissed me off. All the fucking accusations against me, everything she did. She did shit to fucking intentionally hurt me.
Well, I mean, I think the only thing is that there are people on the internet with opinions about your life. But Bruce, there's lots
Doesn't
of
make them facts.
Well, I understand that. That's the point that I'm making is that there's tons of uninformed people on the internet. Trust me, I see them all the time. But what does it matter to you? There are very few people that actually know much about me in real life, other than what I tell them or what I tell other people to tell them. And so, but their opinions don't mean anything to me. They're nobodies.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been engaging in discussions and stuff online for a very long time. I just don't care.
Sure.
Everybody's going to have their opinion. Okay, good. Yeah. Let's not be fascist towards each other. If you don't agree with them, you don't have to agree to disagree, because that's just saying that the person you're arguing with just might be right, but they might also be a psycho. No, it's just there's no reason for people to get online and fucking debate. Just if that's the way you think and you want to vote that way, vote that way. You're goddamn right. I wish people would leave each other alone about their fucking personal politics and shit. And stop fucking trying to guilt shame everybody and claim their political status as evil. It's all fucking evil. Every bit of it is fucking evil. We're always subdued with bullshit and fear mongering and propaganda.
Hey, Drag, I'm confused. What was the question?
I fucking hate the government. I fucking hate politics. And I fucking hate religion and the fucking assholes that are self-righteous and think that they fucking are better than everybody. They're the pretenders. I'm going to be straight with God. And I'm going to say, look, I'm a fucked up. I'm an asshole. And if you don't want me fucking to be, just let it be. But I'm not going to fucking pretend in front of God.
Okay. So
yeah, what was the question?
Yeah. So let's try to stay on topic. I get that you have certain feelings towards socio-political topics.
So
all of it, I can't stand it, man. Just fucking give me peace.
So I do want to. So we tried this last time. I'm gonna try this again. What were some of the fonder memories of your time with Sabella? There had to have been wonderful times. We've all had beautiful times with our spouses, and we've had terrible times. But what were some of the nicer times that you remember?
Went to my family's house for Christmas dinner, and
Okay,
that
you guys
wasn't
had an
too
annual
often.
dinner.
But we'd also go out to dinner with my family. But we started cooking our own dinners and stuff, and she bragged about that on Facebook. And that's in my video I did. I showed it to her first Facebook page, showing how she was bragging about, my husband cooked and showing all the stuff we always had every year.
So she was pretty proud of your cooking.
She was proud to be, she was always bragging about me as her husband.
Right? Did that bother you?
No, I just thought it was just a little too much.
Do you feel that she was exaggerating some of your
No,
accolades?
it's just, it was just, to me, it was like, I felt like she adored me, but she kind of adored me in a creepy way.
In a creepy way. I don't know. There are lots. I think my cousin's wife actually does stuff like that, especially when he buys her concert tickets to Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
she'll
but to brag about it on social media like that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Oh, yes.
You were asking me
awkward,
what
but that's
fond
actually
memories.
really common.
I can't really think of any. It's
So,
just that
no.
it's like I took care of, just a patient. That's what it feels like. My entire time with her, it feels like I just took care of a patient.
So if you felt this way, Bruce, if you're just simply taking care of another adult,
I didn't
then-
want to give up on her.
So then, if you did not want to take care of a patient your entire relationship, and according to you claimed she had no motivation to do anything, then where was the end goal? Where was it going to stop?
I just was going to see it all the way through.
So Bruce, that sounds like a personal decision. That sounds like you decided at some point that you were going to settle for.
I said to her many times, asked her, what are your plans to do if I die? And she just would fucking clam up and wouldn't fucking answer. She had no answer.
Right.
And I said, what happens if I have a heart attack or something and I fucking die? Or, you're going to be stuck here with Mike.
And I'm sure the prospects of that were quite grim.
Yeah, because they didn't always get along.
Yeah, she definitely spoke about that. So if she has no response for you, right? Absolutely none. She clams up when you ask her, hey, what are you going to be doing if I'm not around? At what point, Bruce, do you go, look, I'm just going to be taking care of this person for the rest of my life, and that's it. That's where
I needed someone to help take care of me. And you know what? All of this, I'm kind of glad that I'm free. And I found out my organs are in great condition. And this is really my last chance in life to do something to get in shape and get healthy.
Right, because you're getting up
it
there.
It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for this situation.
So
to me, this is like, call it the forces of nature, God's work, or the universe, whatever the fuck people believe. Whatever it is, this happened for a reason. And I feel like that I was preserved for better things. And I've had women tell me so many times since I've been out of the hospital, you deserve someone better. And the problem is, I don't want to actually be with anyone. I'll never open up my heart like that to another woman. I want a friend, and that's it.
Okay.
A friend, you want to play? Fine. I'm not fucking playing house ever again.
Fair enough. So, but I'm sort of confused though at something, Bruce. You said that you've learned from this experience. You never want to really shack up with anybody again. But
I didn't say that.
But as far as play house.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Yeah, that's what Shaq.
That's what I'm crudely describing my marriage as.
Okay, so you're not going to get married. You'll live with someone, but you won't get married to them.
No, I actually won't live with someone.
That's okay.
I mean, if someone wants to come by and stay, but not live there, that's fine.
Okay, so let's speak very, very plainly, so there's no I guess misinterpretation.
Yeah, they can't like bring clothes over and live there. They,
So
you know,
if there is a woman in your life that wants to be very friendly towards you and in an intimate way, that's fine, correct?
yeah.
Okay. If there's a woman who wants you to
I'm
move
sorry,
in,
man. It's just this. Goddamn, man. She's fucking like fire. Oh my god. Too damn good for me. But you know what? She fucking adores me too.
Hey, remember when we told you not to talk about her?
Oh man.
okay, so with so sex, having a friendship with a woman, okay. But her moving in, you moving in with her, not okay. Is that where we're at?
I don't want to be a husband no more.
Say it again.
So I don't want to be a husband to any woman anymore.
You don't be a husband. Okay, well, a common law husband, but yeah. So
Not even that. I don't want that. I want a friend. So I could spend time with and go out of this world.
And go kayaking and stuff with.
Well, that's another friend, but that's bros and we're not hoes. So
$20, $20.
You're okay with a girlfriend then, or just a friend with benefits?
you call it that, but I don't want I want a friend first.
Sure.
I don't want to jump into the girlfriend and have these obligations shoved in my face about this and that. I want somebody who's just going to be equally as friendly as myself.
So that
Mutual,
sounds like
a mutual friendship,
So a friend with benefits. That's what you're in the market for.
pretty much.
Okay. All right. So I wanted to clearly define what it is that you are in the market for. All right. So
But she's like a health mistress to me at this point, and she gives me motivation, and that's what matters.
well, good. I mean, your friends should motivate you. If they have sex with you, that's a bonus.
Well, let's not even talk anymore about that.
Yeah. So with that, it looks like Sabella is still now attempting quite a bit. She has almost, I guess, a new lease on life.
Good.
And that
Maybe she'll shut up about me and quit lying about me.
yeah, and I think that that may or may not happen.
I can read your tarot cards real quick and see that it's gonna. Okay. I pulled the Ace of Spades, the Two of Clubs, which does not look good, and the Three of Hearts. So what I can tell you by looking over to the left is that. So what I can tell by looking over to the left is that Shani is in fact molesting her kids, and that she's not gonna stop talking about you.
Graduate of the anti-Jesse.
I'm the graduate of the anti-Jesse.
Here's the
Full
thing,
of dumb
dude.
fuckery.
I want her to fucking leave me alone in life, and I want to fucking go on. And I can't. I've been having problems getting sold back into the things I was enjoying, like my gaming. And I'm trying to find a reason to stay on YouTube. What the fuck can I do to get anyone's fucking attention after all this?
Well,
Or what?
What?
Everybody thinks I'm a fucking racist and a pig and a misogynist. You know, putting up on a freaking social media that your new girlfriend cooks, cleans, and memes. How fucking misogynistic is that?
I mean,
Torment me. That's all that bullshit was about.
well, people are gonna have.
Why are you still friends with him on Facebook?
No, I saw that. Agent of Doubt sent me that image.
Why are you still friends with Agent of Doubt on Facebook?
He called me, and I apologized for all the fucking shit I said. I was very angry. I said shit to him.
Yeah, but did he send you that shit after you
He
apologized?
talked to me. He told me he believes me because he couldn't understand why she was saying all the things she was saying. And
Well, then when someone's like reopening wounds and doing stupid shit to make you kind of rage, I would tell him to fuck off. Stop doing that.
That wasn't his intention. He was informing me that he thought what they did to me was cruel. And that they were trying to torment me after.
Sup, Jake?
Interesting.
What up, Jake?
I think it's interesting if you want to move on, and
I've already moved on.
well, sure, it doesn't help when there's people reminding you of the thing that you're trying to move on from.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You like set a boundary with your friends.
I got a TikTok, but I don't even know if that's going to last because he might hit me with so many copyrights because I've chosen to pick scenes from my favorite movies and put those out there, and they're also, they're kind of allegoric of my own freaking feelings about things in life too.
Okay. So
And
you're
they're
still
nostalgic. Some of them are really nostalgic. And that's
right.
the only TikTok I've just fucking decided to do. But
Right.
I've got
Well,
other friends on TikTok, that I
yeah.
support them.
Yeah. Well, Bruce,
So,
let's slow down for a second. So you want to have a social media presence, but you're not exactly sure, I guess, what sort of audience that you want to garner.
well, I have a lot of gaming friends on Twitch, and I'm just thinking about just staying over there.
Okay. And playing what game in particular?
Well, the thing is, Star Trek Online is number one. I can't play GTA 5. They keep shutting off the damn stream, but I don't know. That's just it, really. I stopped playing DDO and freaking War Robots. There's nothing else really I want to play. I mean, I've been looking for other games to play. I just can't get.
Oh, I can send you a game.
Yeah, let's not do that, Billy.
No.
Well, you talking about refit, repack?
No.
No.
Don't ask him the question.
No.
Just act like you never
It's
existed.
a simulator from 2015.
Shut it!
It's called
Yeah.
Shower with Dad.
I can't hear. What?
It's called Shower.
Okay. Thank you.
It's called Shower.
So, with that, so Bruce, if you're going to like strictly gaming, right? You're just being amongst the crowd.
Well, there are other people that I've talked to that we actually have discussions of adult nature and go into their Discord and talk about a lot of shit.
Okay.
And
And social political topics.
Yeah, but also fans of crazy shit like Meowvie, which is this chick that she apparently has to be the love child of Joan Rivers and Gilbert Gottfried. And she like picks her nose, blows snot, spits on the floor, and she cooks on some of her shows, but she plays Elden Ring.
Oh wow,
and she is
everything
freaking awesome, man. She's funny as hell too.
Okay. So with this, I think that you're going to have kind of a mixed bag, right? As far as what you're going to do on the different streaming platforms, but at least it's something that will get your mind away from, the
I'm not going to be in front of the
time
computer
that you're
all the
having
time.
here. But I think that if you stay committed to sort of moving on, kind of like Chris did from Shanny, right? He'd say what he had to say, and then no one really saw him. Like he just focused on in real life stuff, which is, again, I think probably the best thing for you to do. Even if Nick or Sabella do say anything, are you going to respond to it?
I'm actually going to just keep her blocked and not even care. And if somebody tries to send me some shit, it doesn't matter because goddamn, she's fired, but I don't want to fuck with them no more because she gives me that motivation and I'm going to freaking be her fucking friend.
So what about the motivation that comes from within you? That's one of the things I definitely want to
That's the thing is, man, it all of what happened, man, it kind of galvanized me. And I just got all of the motivation that keeps coming to me already through Rich Norton, who was the guy that gave me some money in Venmo. That was only because I was trying to move the fuck out and I had to help a friend. A friend had to come get me earlier than expected to move out because it was just a screwed up situation. That freaking, when you go outside in the morning, it smells like Humpty Dumpty fucking took a dump on your face. The fucking sulfur well water.
Okay. Well, let's get back on track, Bruce.
Yeah,
the motivation within Bruce Shepard. Okay.
Well, there's a lot of things I want to do. I want to get another effects processor where I can write some more music. I still have my guitar. I got to get some cables and stuff for that. I got to work on myself and get some better clothes, and keep working on my health and go to the gym and make sure that I keep, good circulation in my legs because that's the number one problem I have with my feet and legs and my circulation.
Okay, so you're referencing a lot of self-confidence stuff. Yeah, that's definitely good.
Yeah, because I don't have any fears anymore about life or anything. And that's something else. People, go around and trying to scare people out of the Bible, and God tells people 365 freaking times in the Bible, "Be not afraid." Why is the preacher fucking scaring everybody? It's fucked up, man. I don't know.
So, Bruce, I'm trying to sort of figure out something. if you understand that there was something holding you back, and you seem to be alluding to the person who's now not there anymore, um, I have to ask, why is it that you, if you knew this, why keep her around for over a decade if you felt that she was holding you back from doing all the stuff you're doing?
Oh my God! Just think what would happen if I freaking just did leave her a long time ago. The same damn thing. I would be the fucking dude, the horror show and the Lulz cow, and the one to blame in the end. It would have been the same damn thing. If she went this far with it this way, look, just can't imagine what the hell she would have said back then.
I'm
I just made a
struggling.
mistake getting with her, period.
Well,
That
I
will
think
never
a lot
happen
of people
again.
feel that way. And my buddy who just got divorced, was somewhat expressing that. And then he and I talked about it. And I said, well, look, and his therapist actually agrees. If you gain experiences from being in a relationship with someone and now you know what to look out for, was it a waste?
Yeah, because I can't honestly tell you what I enjoyed about it.
Well, no, what did you learn from the experience is what I'm asking.
If you step in shit, don't swim in it.
So that's okay analogy. So specifically, what I guess I should ask, what are some of the red flags you're going to look for moving forward?
She can't be fatter than me.
Fair enough.
Because if she is, I mean she's lazier than me.
Okay.
So
um,
she's got to be somebody that's also interested in fixing their own health too. It's got to be closer to my age. And because what the fuck is it with these women in their 30s? I'm fucking an old dog face. What the fuck do these women see in me? I don't understand this. You know how many, and you would freaking be blown away by the amount of women that have freaking been sending emails and texting me. And I guess I have a silver tongue and I know how to say things the right way. That's the impression I'm getting from them.
Bruce, you sound, like Casanova almost.
I don't know what the fuck to call it. I got cheesy pickup lines, but I'm humble about it. That's all I got. If that's what turns women on, oh my God, you just got the secret.
So that's the secret, cheesy pickup.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I've gotten a lot of response from that. Just the stupidest fucking pickup line, but be humble about it.
Okay, I'm gonna bite.
I want somebody to try and put that to the test.
Okay, I want to hear, Bruce. What's one of these pickup lines?
Shit. Fuck. Oh. Do you like skiing? Because I'd love to slide down your slopes, but add to it the dumbest, cheesiest pickup line in the world.
Okay.
Okay, that got freaking quite a bit of response, and it just amazed me. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Come on.
I mean, I guess sometimes that's all it takes. That or YouTube channel.
Yeah, you gotta be like humble about it and like kind of pretend that you're just a fucking goofy dumbass that's non-threatening. I guess that's it. Maybe it shows that you're non-threatening. Instead of coming up with some serious pickup line, like you immediately want to like bang them in the closet.
All right.
But I've had a lot of experience with women when I was in the band scene back in the early 90s. And I fucking ugly motherfucker back then too. And I still got a lot of fucking chicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't in the best shape back then either. And it just became so easy to eat back then.
Well, playing an instrument sort of has a magical effect, it seems.
That's the thing is, I don't believe that myth, but evidently part of it has to be true. I don't know.
Right.
No, I got a lot of women in the past from just being a rebound guy too.
Okay.
Because
So
they
now
even told their friends, he'll fuck you. You know? Yeah, I would. I would fuck anything. Except for this one chick looked like somebody axe murdered her. Face was all fucked up from a car wreck.
well, everyone looks the same in the dark. Well, on that note, is there any sort of closing statements, Bruce, that you want to add? Because
I do have a question for Nick.
No, it should be
I don't
interesting.
have a bullhorn, but let it be known you can clip this. Hey, Nick, how does my dick taste?
fair enough. Fair enough. I want to ask a lot of people.
Keeper,
Delicious.
don't forget to herd her ass back in the barn.
That is
Yeah,
definitely
good luck.
appreciate it.
Good luck refraining from choking the bitch.
And here we are in Minecraft.
Anyway, I think he'll be abusing her within the next 2 months. I'm just the way he'll feel about it.
Okay.
Can I fucking have my fucking freedom now?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep on talking shit about you. To be honest with you.
No. It's not that. It's like, I really don't. I'm gonna keep my freaking YouTube channel for only one reason, and that's to talk to like a couple of people that I know. Other than that, I'm not gonna post anything. Fuck it.
Are you excited for the Nick and Sabella OnlyFans?
No, I'm not excited for them. I hope they fucking both die in a fucking convoy. Fucking.
What did I say about saying stuff like that? God damn it!
Fuck them.
Minecraft.
Look what they fucking did to me. Fuck them. Both
I
of them.
under-
Yeah.
Die in a fucking fire. I don't give a fuck. I would piss on them to put them out.
Well, I'm going to need a drink after this.
Pete Moonshine.
They're both fucking wicked, horrible people. That's all I got to say.
Well,
Don't
you know
trust
what?
We're all three.
You know, I will have to say I wish all of you
True.
good luck in your future endeavors. All parties, but hopefully all of you can sort of recover from this and move on.
I have recovered and I have moved on, and now there's nothing else to do in life but keep trying, push on through, soldier.
Fair enough. I will say that something tells me that this will not be the end of it.
It's the end of it for me, I promise.
Okay.
I don't want to hear nothing about them. I don't give a shit.
Okay. Well, I will definitely be open for more. I have some things, some irons in the fire. Me and Nate have been doing some talking recently, and so we're probably starting up a new YouTube channel myself and moving away from a lot of this. But on that note, thank you, Bruce, for letting me interview you again and open up about this.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to get a lot of stuff off my chest about this.
You feel better?
Yeah.
Wait, what, Sokka? Cyrax just got arrested?
What the fuck?
Wow. Okay.
Uh,
So, yeah. Well, thank y'all for having me. I'm going to go sit in someone's Discord and drink. I will catch y'all another time. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
Later,
so
bitch.
we also got some stuff we're going to talk about, but thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Drake. Yeah, okay. I think most of the questions had technically been answered. If you felt like your questions haven't been answered, just, I guess, send me a message. I'll ask Bruce real quick, and I can tell you.
We'd like to point out, like, in most stories, like the story like this one, there's no hero. They're just three trash bags yelling at who's the biggest trash bag.
If you couldn't tell.
Yeah, they're all garbage. And I do like the fact that Nick doesn't know which one of us is which, because he was refusing to come onto this channel because he hates Frank, which I'm assuming he thinks I'm Frank.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I was the one that kept on popping in and calling him a bitch.
But I was restreaming him, but maybe he gets this confused. I don't know. Billy's got a better beard, but I don't understand why he would get that confused. I got the better hair.
That's fucking racist.
Wait, what the fuck?
I have both,
Anyway.
bitch.
Anyway.
You're in last place.
Okay.
Also, if you want a good surprise gift for anyone on your Steam
No,
list,
just nope, internet, fuck this, nope.
shower with dad.
No.
It's $1. It's really funny to send to people.
No.